How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Boma. I'm an award-winning entrepreneur and community leader, and in today's video I am dedicating this to maybe seven reasons why I really love living in Canada. July is Canada Day. July 1st is Canada Day, and leading up to Canada Day, I thought it would be really cool to make a video about the reasons why I love living here. I've made a few videos about the positives of living in Canada and the not so positives about living here, but because we are approaching Canada Day, I thought it would be cool to share with you some of my favorite reasons about living in Canada. So if you're curious about that, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for doing that, and let's get started. Before we get into the reasons why I love living in Canada, I just wanted to take you along with me on this beautiful walk in Victoria, Canada. It's May, the weather was gorgeous, the sun was out, it was a tad bit windy but not too bad, and these are all the reasons why I love living in Canada. So enjoy the sights and sounds of nature in Canada, and we'll get right into the video. Just is this day. It is absolutely beautiful, and if you are quiet for a second, you can just hear the sounds of nature. I love Canada. Another really wonderful advantage of living in Canada is the fact that it's not too populated. We have a pretty small population, especially if you compare us to neighboring countries like the United States or in Mexico. We're pretty small. And if you're a person who likes, small town living or outdoorsy activities without a lot of people around, you can definitely get that in Canada. So it's this really good mix of, you can have that big city life if you live in Vancouver and Toronto and Montreal and cities like that, or you can have really small town living where you're literally living in a village. And so the fact that Canada has, a lot of green space that's not overtly populated, lots of parks that are not overtly busy and things like that, I think is such a huge advantage. Of course, no surprise, Canadians are polite, we're friendly, we are chirpy. It's awesome living in a country where people, value being diplomatic. Sometimes that goes a long way. Just, being able to have casual conversation. It's something that took me a while to get used to in Canada, because people love a good small talk session, even on the bus, on the street, at the grocery store. People are constantly yapping. But, it's something that people are, associate with Canada. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, Canadians say please and sorry all the time. Yeah, we do. It's part of living here. People are friendly and polite, and I really love that about Canada. Another reason I love living in Canada is essentially that Canada is a land of opportunity. I have said this in a few videos, including a recent video about why Canada is the best place to raise your kids and have a family. As an immigrant person myself, I totally understand the fact that, immigrants definitely have challenges living in Canada, but at the end of the day, there's just so many opportunities, and oftentimes there's more opportunities living here than in your country of origin, especially if you take into account that many immigrants are, fleeing various challenges in their home country. So, no brainer, Canada is a place where, although there are challenges, there's just a lot of opportunity that, immigrants have access to, essentially. So yeah, that's another reason I love living here. I love the fact that Canada has provided me with lots of opportunities to be successful. Canada is really diverse. You can compare, Montreal, which is kind of European feeling and French speaking, to Surrey, which is really brown and has lots of people from India and lots of really delicious food. There's just so much diversity in Canada, and obviously our government has tried really hard to attract immigrants that contribute to the diversity of this wonderful country. So I think one of my favorite things about life in Canada is just the fact that we have so much to offer, and there's just a lot of people from, you know, around the world who call Canada home and are living peacefully and happily in this beautiful country. Of course, we can't talk about Canada without talking about the weather. Yes, it's hot. Yes, it can be cold. And yes, winter can be quite terrible. But I'm very lucky to be living in Victoria, BC. Another reason I love Canada is the fact that our healthcare system is top notch. There are challenges, but the fact that you can walk in to a doctor's office or call your doctor on the phone or using your app and not have to pay a freaking penny is insane. I still, you know, can't wrap my head around that concept. Each time I have to see a doctor or a specialist and I walk away without paying $1 and get an amazing service. It's a lot to take in. And I don't take that for granted because I've shared before that, you know, I have a health nonprofit, and I definitely understand the challenges that, you know, immigrants face, especially in terms of healthcare. And the fact that, you know, despite these challenges, at least you don't have to pay, you know, for the service you're receiving, I think is one positive of living in Canada that makes me really proud to be Canadian. Look at that. I've seen all the wildlife today. Whoop.